Hey viewers, you are watching the Savera and I'm Manpreet Kaur. In the major escalations of nuclear diplomacy and geopolitical tensions, Iran has taken an unyielding stance on the uranium enrichment program, outright rejecting US demands to end enrichments and issuing a stark warnings to Washington. This comes as indirect nuclear talks continues and military deployments in the region draw concerns from global capitals. Here is the latest updates. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has declared that Tehran will never give up its uranium enrichment program, even under intense US pressures and the threat of military conflict. Speaking at the high-profile forum in Tehran, Araghchi said Iran has paid a very heavy price for its peaceful nuclear program and for uranium enrichment, emphasizing that no foreign power has the right to dictate Iran's sovereign decisions. Araghchi's remarks underline a deepening standoff with the United States, which has been pushing for Tehran to halt uranium enrichment, seen by Washington as a core demand for any meaningful nuclear agreement. Iran, however, insists its nuclear activity are peaceful and a matter of national dignity and independence. The United States and Iran last met directly in Oman for talks mediated by Omani diplomats, marking a rare attempt at dialogues amid months of rising tensions. US negotiators, led by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, reiterated that a deal must include limits on enrichments in exchange for easing sanctions and security guarantees. Iran, however, has insisted that its rights to enrich uranium domestically cannot be negotiable. Despite these talks being described by some US officials as a step forwards, the core divides remain unresolved. Iran continues to reject US conditions that would end enrichments or significantly curb its nuclear capabilities. Meanwhile, Tehran has shown some willingness to discuss confidence-building measures, but only if Washington acknowledges Iran's enrichment rights and takes steps to de-escalate other regional security pressures. The standoff transcends diplomacy. The United States has reinforced its military pressures in the Middle East, including the deployments of naval assets such as the USS Abraham Lincoln carrier strike groups. Iranian officials, however, dismiss these deployments as intimidating and asserts that military pressures will not force Iran to abandon its nuclear objectives. In related developments, Washington's hardline pressure has been coupled with warnings that failure to achieve diplomatic breakthroughs could result in escalated sanctions, or in the worst case, military strikes on Iranians' nuclear infrastructure to prevent Tehran from approaching weapons-grade material. The broader Middle East remains on edge. Regional powers and mediators, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Egypt, and Oman, are reportedly working to prevent a new flare-ups of conflict by encouraging further talks, with an eye on scheduling discussions in Istanbul aimed at bridging differences. Meanwhile, aligned nations like Israel have expressed skepticism about Iran's tensions, urging that the United States to maintain a firm stance. As it stands, Iran's refusals to end enrichments represents a major obstacle to revitalizing and nuclear deals, with both sides digging in. The prospects of continued negotiations or deeper confrontations hangs in the balance. For now, Tehran's message is clear. Its uranium enrichment program will continue and the external pressure will not force a reversal of its nuclear policy. That's all for now. Stay tuned with us for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe our channel.